Hey guys, happy Wednesday, and that is gymnastics strength and skill day. So we have 4 rounds, not for time, rest as needed, focusing on quality here. So this should probably take you about 15 minutes. The first movement is 5 strict or weighted pull-ups. The idea here, I'm starting with a band, so that's the opposite of weighted. For those that cannot do a single strict pull-up, you're gonna find the smallest band that you can do 5 strict pull-ups. So main thing I'm going to talk about with any variation here is good control up and down. That negative part when you're lowering really can help build your strength. So we want to be able to, with a band, the top is the hardest part, so pull with speed, get that chin over, and then control on the way down. Really try to avoid any type of swinging at all to help yourself. So squeeze, pull hard, chin over, control on the way down, okay? Same rules would apply if I end up, for some people, it might just be unweighted strict pull-ups. If 5 reps is hard, go with that. If you want to add weight, we have weight belts you can attach. If it's not too much weight, you can just take a dumbbell, put it up between your legs, cross your legs, something like this. But the same concept, all right? When you pull, good range of motion, control on the way down, okay? So 5 pull-ups. Again, feel free to build as you go on that. From there, we have a 50-foot handstand walk. So always, you can do a freestanding handstand walk if you want. Okay, if 50 feet is challenging, feel free to reduce it down. Just do maybe 10 attempts, something like that per round. Using the wall, you can kick up and do little walks to the wall, right? Something like that. You can also face the wall and do some shoulder taps. So this is a great strengthener, getting comfortable being upside down. So walk up. The closer you get to the wall, the harder this will be, but we can do some shoulder taps. Just working on that strength overhead, again, getting comfortable upside down. So do 20 to 40 shoulder taps per round. Last thing is going to be 30 hollow rocks. So this is that core strengthener. Hollow rocks look like this. You start laying on the ground, arms are overhead, low back is on the ground, then you initiate this rock back and forth. Okay, this should feel nice and smooth. The way I always teach this is to start actually in a little ball. It's easier to feel this position. So nice and small rocks back and forth. Okay, try to keep that rhythm going. If you want to make it harder, you can put your arms over your head. Still nice smooth rolling action. Then go to one leg. Go to 2 legs. Okay, so 30 reps. Forward and back is 1. If the rocking is hard, you can just hold a hollow for 30 seconds. And again, it looks easy, but it's surprisingly hard. So those are our 3 movements, 4 rounds for quality. Have fun with that, guys. Let's talk about our conditioning. All right, guys, so our workout today, straightforward, classic CrossFit. We got 4 rounds for time of a 400-meter run, 15 pull-ups, and 10 burpee box jumps, all right? So 400-meter run, pretty straightforward. Gonna come back, 15 pull-ups. So again, these are gonna be kipping pull-ups. So for those that have not learned to kip yet, you can think an easy, strict pull-up. So if you're using a band, this should feel like something easy just to really rip out some reps, okay? But of course, you can learn to kip on a band as well. So if you're kind of just getting into the kipping pull-ups, use a band, make your body feel lighter, and work on that rhythm and timing. Just make sure you get your arms straight at the bottom, chin over at the top. Of course, you can always scale to some rings, okay? Doing ring rows, so 15 reps per round is a decent number of reps. And this can allow you to bang out some reps there, okay? Each round finishes with 10 burpee box jumps, so you're not going over the other side. It's gonna be a burpee. There's no rules for how you get to the ground, so you can step back, you can jump your feet back, as long as your chest and thighs touch the ground at the bottom, okay? When you get really tired, sometimes you're not gonna move that fast to be strategic, okay? But the other rules are 2-footed jump on top of the box, stand up all the way. Okay, from here you can step down, hop down. Again, if you're going really hard, these can get tough and tiring. So if I'm really tired, my burpee box jump typically looks something like this. I come down, I take a step back, forward, a small step, jump, and then when I come back down, I take a big step back so I have room to get right back into my next rep. But I'm typically stepping up and down to save my hips before I get back on that run for the next round. So that's it, 4 rounds through that, guys, and we do have a little finisher for you as well. All right, guys, our finisher is some classic bodybuilding isolation work. is going to be 10 dumbbell bicep curls. So at the top, rotate at the bottom so you get that good range of motion. Okay, for 10 reps, try not to swing it up, okay? Right, nice and rigid, just work that bicep control on the way down will help build muscle a little bit more. And then the other one is going to be a seated tricep extension. So find a bench or a box that you might have out. And we're going to keep our core tight here. Forearms or triceps are going to be straight up and down. And do that tricep extension for 15 reps. So this is for quality, 4 rounds. Have fun with it, guys. Good full day. We'll see you tomorrow.